But don't forget to write home to your new home in Ann Arbor. Go Blue.
At each commencement ceremony, a member of the graduating class is invited to present remarks. A committee of students has selected social justice activist William Royster from Kalamazoo, Michigan as our speaker. William will receive a Bachelor in General Studies degree with a concentration in mathematics and African American studies. As president of Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity and a Black student union leader, William has worked to improve communities of color and the campus overall. Based on his activism, William has been recognized with the Greatest Impact on the Campus Community Award and North Campus MLK Spirit Award. The Michigan Daily staff named him a Student of the Year in 2015. William, a calculus tutor, will join Teach for America and begin a graduate program in education in June. His goal is to be a university professor. Congratulations, William. I invite you to address your fellow graduates.
Good afternoon. Before I begin, I would like to express my gratitude for having the unique opportunity to speak at this podium today. I want to thank the University of Michigan staff, faculty, and administration for their countless hours of investment in us, and also thank our parents for their profound sacrifice. Because of you, today we are the class of 2016. As this semester came to a close, I began to reflect on my last graduation ceremony several years ago in high school. I remember the words, "To whom much is given, much is required." At the time, I didn't quite know what that meant. Like many of you, I had recently received my acceptance letter to the University of Michigan. The words, "Congratulations, you're in," that spread across my computer screen meant that I was officially smart. I was ready to move on with the next phase of my life. And because I was an independent student, I felt that I had done it on my own. However, it is always important for us to remember the sacrifices of the trailblazers that came before us. Adversity has a strange way of making us look back to those who we may have forgotten during our time of success. Who did you look to when you failed an exam for the first time, or when you couldn't quite bounce back from an athletic defeat? Or who did you call when you couldn't afford your books at Oryx, or when you checked your bank account the morning after splurging a little too much at Rick's? I guess you looked to those trailblazers to pick you back up again. I guess that you leaned on those that were continuously investing in you even when you didn't know it. That you sought those who believed in you even when you didn't believe in yourself. Again, to whom much is given, much is required. I've been through a lot of adversity to get to this moment. From failing my first exam to working 3 jobs just to financially support myself, this has not been an easy road. However, today, unlike my last graduation ceremony, I know that this victory is not my own. I have to thank my grandmother, who was illiterate, for sending my mother from rural Mississippi to Michigan to get a better education. I have to thank my mother for the way that she raised me. I have to thank her for being strong through her 20-year battle with breast cancer and going back to school in the last 2 years of her life just to show our family the importance of education. And I have to thank my father, who was a student here, never graduated, but believed one day that I could. Because of them and so many more friends and mentors, I am able to stand with you humbly today as a member of the class of 2016. Because of their sacrifice, not only will I graduate, but I have the opportunity to continue my education at the University of Pennsylvania to obtain a Master's of Education. This means that in just 2 generations, my family has gone from being illiterate to educated to having a member attend an Ivy League institution. Again, to whom much is given, much is required. So today, as we cross the maize and blue finish line together, I challenge you to ask yourself, who has invested in you? And moreover, what is required of you now? That dream you've always had, you owe it to your parents to pursue it. That school or job that you've always wanted, go out and get it for the professors that have invested in your potential. We owe it to them, and we owe it to ourselves. And today, after this commencement, with our degrees now in hand, we certainly owe it to the University of Michigan. Go Blue!